Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Welcome. How is everyone doing today? Let me know. Talk to me in the chat. Let's see here. How was your guys this weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend? So we have the tip for the day, very first thing to start off with. And the tip of the day for Pai-Gow Poker is for you dealers out there. The dice, these dice right here, they should always be kept in the cup at all times. When the dice are exposed, the dealer will always be the one to expose it, like so. If the player is banking, they could shake the dice, but they're not allowed to expose the dice. The dealer has to expose the dice. Dealers are also not allowed to use the dice to throw at annoying players. Don't do that. Very bad. wait, one more. Oh, cool. So that is the tip of the day. Also, one more note. Players are not worth 20 points. Don't listen to what they say. So welcome back to Vegas Aces Let's Play live stream. I'm Heather Ferris with Vegas Aces, and today we are going to be playing Pai-Gow Poker. Now, before we get started, I just want to remind you to subscribe and always make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll always be notified of my latest videos and live streams. My next live stream, this is going to be a fun week. So you guys might have noticed in Facebook and Twitter, I did not have the survey. So you guys had no survey this week, no poll to decide what to do. And that is because this week we have a special live stream week. It's going to be an AMA week. I am either going to do on Thursday an AMA or an interview with someone. We are still waiting to hear about that. And then on Monday, we have a special interview for you guys. I'm really excited about this. We have a director of table games at one of the Las Vegas casinos here. So if you have any questions that you want to ask him about running a casino or anything that comes to mind, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments in YouTube, put it in the comments in Facebook and Twitter. Let me know. I will put them on the sheet and I will make sure to ask him your questions. So really excited about that. That's going to be really cool. Let's see what you guys are saying. Just a sec. Okay. Hey Joe, how you doing? Good to see ya. Hey Alan, awesome. Thanks for showing up. My weekend was amazing. It was Pride Fest. Ooh, awesome. Those are always fun. I love those. Cool. Oh, dang. YouTube doesn't show the live stream is available until several minutes. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, sometimes it's a little, there's a little bit of a delay. Let's see here. Wayne. Hey, Wayne. Good to see you. How you doing? Hey, Dan. Hey, James. How you doing? Ha, awesome. Right on. Okay, so let us continue. We have stickers. Vegas Aces has stickers. If you want to help support Vegas Aces and you want this really cool sticker right there, then go ahead to vegas-aces.com. At the very end of the page in the footer, you will see a PayPal link. Go ahead and click it. $5 for this thing. You get to support us and it's much appreciated. Let me know in the comments that this is for a sticker. Otherwise, you will be getting an email from me asking if this is a sticker or not, and I will ship this to you guys. So Wayne says, oh, did you have a chance to read the book? Yep. Yes, I was skimming through that. Thank you. Definitely was reading that. Joe. Okay, good. We're already getting people to come in. Oh, I wanted to do something different real quick. I will say this again, so don't worry. But I got a suggestion last week that I wanted to try and I'm actually really excited for. So last week someone said in the comments that, hey, why don't you do like a tournament style and have everyone start off with the same amount of money? And then that way you guys can see like who wins at the end of the tournament. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to do this. Otherwise, I will start taking in orders for you guys. Let me know how much you want your average bet to be. And so 1,050. But yeah, let me know what you think about that. Okay, so let us continue because I got more to say. Vegas Aces is now placing dealers at the Sunset Station. We are doing interviews and video auditions all week. If you want a deal at the Sunset Station Casino, then email me at heather@vegasaces.com. I swear I could say my website. Any experience level is welcome. You must be able to deal blackjack, pitch a handheld game, and deal one of these two games, either roulette or Pai-Gow Poker. If there is anything you don't know, ask. We will teach you, and we will walk you through the process of getting hired as a dealer. We are also working with a San Diego business that hosts casino parties, and they are looking for dealers as well. If you would like a job and you're located in San Diego, send me an email, heather@vegas-aces.com, and I will get you hooked up with them. So remember to always tip your dealer. Oh wait, we have it right here. Always tip your dealer. Woohoo! And how you can with Super Chat. Super Chat is a way that YouTube allows you to show your appreciation by tipping me any amount you want. You go ahead and give it a try, or you could support me by becoming a member of my Patreon page. We have several different levels and rewards that you could choose from. Any membership level counts, even $1, so become a Patreon member today. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Okay, we got 2 people saying that that's a good idea. Okay, cool, so we'll do that this time. Let's, 1,000 sounds good. We'll just start with 1,000, that works. Everyone will start with $1,000, and then we will see who has the most amount of money by the end of the hand, or by the end of the live stream. So let's see here. Dan, let's get you in. So we'll start you off with 1,002, and you'll do 50 and 10 on the bonus. Gotcha. Okay. Now I have 3 corrections to go over from last week, and I want to make sure that I get those in there. So, woohoo, corrections time. 3 corrections. Number 1. So last week we were talking about no commission Pai-Gow Poker, and we got a response with some really good information. The no commission Pai-Gow Pokers, I have 3 to tell you about. The first one is Easy Pai-Gow Poker, and this was created by Dan Lubin, a friend of mine. May he rest in peace. And with this game, if the dealer has a queen high Pai-Gow, then that pushes on everything. The next no commission game is Tiger 9, and this was created by a Shuffle Master. On this game, if the dealer has a 9-8 on their top cards right there, then everything pushes. And the last one is Face Up Pai-Gow Poker. You will have seen this around Las Vegas a lot. It's become very popular. And with this game, if the dealer has an ace high Pai-Gow, then that pushes everything. Because of that, there is no commission on any of these 3 games that I mentioned. However, they do have faster hands per hour. They get more hands in there. So that is something to consider when playing the game. Second is co-banking. And co-banking, when we were talking about it last week, well, here's some extra information. With co-banking, it is exactly 50-50. The action is split in half, and the casino will not bet against you. So I just wanted to point that out. And then number 3, oh, I missed number 3. Oh, I guess it was only 2 this week, not 3. I made a mistake. Eek! Oh well. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Hey Joe, good to see you. How are you? Have you had a good weekend? Awesome. Fred, how you doing? Love Fred. Fred's one of my favorites. One of my Star Trek people. Okay, let me know if you guys want to get in here. Let's start playing. Shuffle up the cards, get everything ready. We are going to start everyone off with $1,000. Let me know how much you want to bet. And at the very end of the live stream, we will see who has the most money. And that person will win the tournament. Let me know. Let me know if you guys like that. I'll continue doing that from now on. I really like that idea. When I heard that last week, after I heard that, I'm like, yes, I definitely have to do that. Ah! Echo! Okay. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this on the last one. With some casinos want you to go from left to right every single time, like how I'm doing. However, that's slow. So other casinos will want you to go left to right and right to left. And in that way, it would look something similar to this. So you could see how that was a lot faster, and because it was faster, you get more hands per hour in during the deal. And then the cards are straightened. We are creating the dragon, dragon head, dragon tail. Let's see. And don't worry, I still have 3 dice in here, even though I threw them at the camera. I was just doing that for fun. Okay, so everything's set up. Everything's ready to go. I should have thought about it beforehand. I should have given you guys the money before I dealt out the cards. Let's go ahead and do that. So does anyone else want to play? We got 2 players so far. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. Hey Andrew, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you're having a good time in Las Vegas, Andrew. I hope you're cruising the strip and everything. So there's a lot of good stuff to see. If you get a chance, Bellagio has the gardens. That's really cool to see. And then also the links. That area right there, the whole shopping area, that's pretty neat, as well as the high roller. So, okay, so Dan, you wanted 50, yes, 1,000. Oh, and you want to bump that up to 100, and you want to do 20. Okay, you got it. And then Joe, you're still 50. And then anyone else want to play? Okay, so we got 2 players playing. If anyone else wants to play, get in here. Speak now or forever hold your peace. No, I'm kidding. You can come in anytime you want. Okay, just 1 second. Okay. Awesome, Fred. Yes, we got a 3rd player in here. Woohoo! Okay, if anyone else wants to play, come on, please jump on in. It'll be fun. And $50 a hand. Okay, so let's get you guys your chips. If you guys have a certain spot that you want, let me know and I'll put you on that spot. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick a random spot. Put you right there. Okay, let's see if anyone else wants to play. Nope. Okay, it's going to be a slow night tonight, it looks like. Okay, so everyone is good. Now let's do the cards. Was not thinking about that. Okay, so 100 and a $20 bonus. There you go. And Dan, you're right here. This is your spot right here. Fred, you were right here. And you are being put up for $50. And then Joe, you're located right here. And we are putting you up for $50 as well. There we go. Okay. Let's get this party started. So we got 5. And again, remember, the dealer is 1, 8, and 15. And we always go in a counterclockwise position. So 5. So we have, let's just say we're 8, 7, 6, and 5. Yes, that's correct. So there we go. And then when we're distributing the cards, we're going to go in the counterclockwise position as well. And dealer is the banker. This hand is covered by the monitor, so we're going to discard that. This one's over here, and this one is over here. Because we're doing a tournament style, there's not going to be any dragon hand offered. Okay, so let's see. Hey Yabara, good to see you. How you doing? How was your weekend? So Fred says, are dealers evaluated based on how many hands they can deal per hour? That is an excellent question. Yes, they are. But it depends on the casino. So if you are, say, at a break-in casino, it could be anywhere from 300 to 400 hands per hour. If you are at a mid-level casino, it could be anywhere from 400 to 500 hands per hour. And then a high-end casino, 500 to 600 hands per hour. But again, it just depends on the casino. They each have different rules and regulations when it comes to how many hands per hour there are. There are actually machines. They're the minimum maximum signs that you see on the table, but the floormen can access them on the back, or they have a separate machine right here where they can access that computer, and that computer will actually track how many hands per hour that dealer deals on when they're for the hour that they're on the table. So yeah, it is a pretty big deal. Okay, so let's get started. Let's move this over to the side, and Joe, you are first. So Joe, let's see what you got. You have an ace, 10, 9, 7, a pair of 5s, and a 2. Awesome. So the pair of 5s are your high hand. So they're going to go in the 5-card high hand right there. And the ace, 10 are your second highest cards. So they're going to go in your low hand. That's a pretty strong hand. So we're going to put that back. And nice job. Next is Fred. Fred, your hand is, oh wow, very nice. You have a pair of aces, a jack, a 9, a 7, and a pair of 6s. So this is fantastic. When you have 2 pair, like so, you always do the 2 pair rule. The 2 pair rule is if you have a pair of 5s and 6s and anything less, you always keep it together. A pair of jacks and 6s and anything higher, you always split, like so. This is a pair of 6s, this is higher than a pair of jacks, so we would split this. And then anything else, you would always split unless you have an ace. If you have an ace, you would put the ace on top and the 2 pair on bottom. Otherwise, If you don't have an ace, you would split them. So we're going to split this. We're going to put the 6s on top and the aces on bottom. That's a very, very strong hand. Very good hand. Nice job, Fred. And next is Dan. Let's see what you got, Dan. Oh, Dan, you got the Joker. Look at that. Awesome. Love it when we have the Joker in play. So let's see if we can use the Joker. That's the first thing we do when we have a Joker in our hand. So the Joker can only be used for 3 things. Those 3 things are, can it complete a straight? Can it complete a flush? And if not, it automatically turns into an ace. So let's see here. Do we have a flush? We do not have a flush. Do we have a straight? 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. That looks like a straight. Okay, so this completes a straight, and the good news is it gives us a high-low hand. We have an ace in our low hand, and that gives us a high-low hand. Or not a high-low hand, a better way of saying that would be a strong low hand. So that's really good. So we're going to keep it like so. Nice job, Dan. That's a really good hand. And since you have the straight, you get paid 2 to 1 on your bonus. Fantastic. Very nice. Okay. So next is the dealer's hand. I have a pair of jacks with a 9, 7, 4, 2, and 3. Now, even though I have a pair, I have a really weak low hand. So that's really good because that means that you're more than likely you're going to push. You're not going to lose. You're going to either push or win. So that's awesome. So we are going to put this over here. And then let's pay your guys' bets. So Dan, you are first. Again, you have an ace 6, and that ace 6 is higher than the 9, 7, so you win the top. And you have an awesome straight. I love that straight. Look at that straight. That is a fantastic straight right there. And of course, your straight beats my pair of jacks, so you get paid. And with $100, that pays a $5 commission, so I'm taking $5 to pay your $5 commission on there. And then you also get paid for the bonus. You have a straight, so you get paid 2 to 1, which would be $40. Good job. That was very nice. So we're going to leave that up. I'm going to give you that, and I'm going to give you that. Okay. Next is Fred. Fred, you got the pair of 6s. Awesome. And the pair of aces. Very awesome. Okay. So your pair of 6s beat my 9, 7, and your pair of aces beat my pair of jacks. So you win on both the top and the bottom hand. So you win. You got $50, and that $50 pays a $2.50 commission. So we're going to take it out. And now you have money to pay commission on all your future winnings. Woohoo! Awesome. Okay, so we got that one. Next is Joe. Joe, you are next. You got an ace 10, so you win the top. Very cool. And the bottom hand is a pair of 5s. Ah, man. So unfortunately, the pair of 5s are lower than the pair of jacks, so that stinks. So you win the top, but you don't win the bottom. So it's a push hand. So we are going to push that. Okay, and that completes the first round of the tournament. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chats. Oh, Malik, no, not for Pai-Gow. That's a good point. So Malik says 500 hands per hour for Pai-Gow? No, that's not correct. No. When I was saying 300 hands, 400 hands, 500 hands, that kind of a thing, that was for blackjack. Specifically for blackjack, not for Pai-Gow Poker. Pai-Gow Poker, it's a much slower game. So I believe with Pai-Gow Poker, it's more like 60 hands per hour. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to actually double check that information, but I know it's much lower. So, yeah, that was for blackjack, not for Pai-Gow Poker. And I will double check on the hands per hour for Pai-Gow Poker. I have no idea how to play this game or what any of that means. Well, hopefully that's what the point of these live streams are. By the time we watch a few of these live streams and you get to ask your questions and experience it, hopefully you guys know both how to play and you get some tips on how to deal as well. Awesome. I'm loving your guys' love. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Fred. Yeah, that would be more reasonable. I agree. Okay, so let's get on with the next hand. Can you guys hear an echo? Let me know if you guys can hear an echo. I'm really curious. You hear an echo more right here when the music stops. Oh, it just started. Never mind. Oh, good. You're not hearing an echo? Oh, thank goodness for that. Awesome. Hey, Malik. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for tipping your dealer, Malik. It's much appreciated. We'd always appreciate that. And remember, if you guys want to tip your dealer, you can with super chat, just like Malik. Thank you so much, Malik. Nope, no echo? Okay, yeah. Just Pip. I swear, Pip is completely quiet during the day, Pip my dog, and then as soon as I start the live stream, that's when she barks. She doesn't bark during the day, she just barks when I do the live stream. Okay, so here we go. So we have 12, and again, the dealer is 1, 8, and 15. So 15, 14, 13, 12. So this is where we're gonna start. 12, 13. And remember, when you're counting, you go counterclockwise, and when you're distributing the cards, you go counterclockwise as well. Okay. Awesome. Double Down Guy. Hey, Double Down Guy. How you doing? You're new. Ah, nice to see ya. Hi. Okay, so you say, what is the house way on follow? Ooh, this is a fun one. Okay, what is the house way on the following hand? Ace, 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 ace. That's 4 aces. King, king, and a joker. That's awesome. Okay, so that is a really good hand. That's one of those hands that doesn't happen very often, but when you do get it, it's really, really fun. Now, the thing is it's a little bit tricky when you have multiple hands in one 7-card hand. So you could do like multiple things. And with what you're saying, you have either a full house, you have 5 aces, you have 4 of a kind aces, you have, yeah, that's about it. So here's what you would do. When you have 5 aces, which is the strongest hand you can have, you always play this the same way. You put the 2 aces, the pair of aces, on the top, and then you would have the full house, the 3 aces, and the 2 kings on the bottom. And that is how you would play the hand, and that is the strongest way to play the hand. Again, 2 aces for your low hand, and the full house on the high hand. The full house, aces over kings. So I hope that answers your question, Double Down. And it's awesome to see you. I love seeing new faces. Okay, so Malik. King, king on top, I believe. No, unfortunately not king, king on top. It'd be ace, ace. Okay, so Fred, a dealer is supposed to deal about 500... If a dealer is supposed to deal about 500 hands per hour for blackjack, are the dealers a little bit impatient with inexperienced players that take more time? Yes, that is absolutely correct. So you will have that sometimes where the dealers are impatient if you're taking a long time, and that is the reason why. Excuse me, it's because of the hands per hour. They have to have so many hands per hour that they have to do. So if you're the player and you're sitting there and you're like taking forever to decide what you want to do, sort of kind of expect that the dealer's going to get impatient. And that's their job. They have to keep the game moving. They'll try to tell you in a nice way, like, sir, what would you like to do? Would you like any help? Anything I could do to help you? You know, stuff like that. But they're going to try to keep the game moving. I forgot to drop my tokes. $10, 2 reds right here. Dropping them. Thank you very much. That is awesome. I love that. I gotta start doing that. From now on, if you guys give me a super chat, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have a tote box right here, and I'm gonna drop any like tips you guys give me. I love that idea. That is a fantastic idea. Hey Ellen, good to see you. Okay, so let's get this started. Joe, you are first. Let's take a look at your cards, Joe. Oh, this is very nice. So you have a pair of kings. Oh, you have a full house with a queen 4. Awesome. So we have kings over 10s, full house, with a queen 4. Now you don't want to put the queen 4 on top with the full house on bottom, and the reason why is because you're making your low hand weak and your high hand way too strong, and that's not good. You usually want to try to balance it out. So that's why when we have this kind of hand, we always split the full house, and we take the pair and put them on the top, and the 3 of a kind we keep on the bottom. And this balances out the hand, so that way we have both a strong low hand and a strong high hand, and that means it's more likely for you to win. So again, we're putting the kings on top and the 3 10s on bottom. If you are playing the fortune bonus, even though we split up this hand, you would still get paid for the full house. Woohoo! Awesome. Okay, so Fred, you are next. Okay, so Fred has an ace, a 10, a 9, 7, a pair of 6s, and a 2. So in this hand, the pair of 6s are the high hand, so they're going to stay on the bottom hand, and the next 2 highest cards after that is the ace and the 10. So we're going to take the ace and the 10 and put them on top for our low hand, and the pair of 6s are going to go on our bottom hand for our high hand. So you have an ace 10 on top and a pair of 6s on the bottom. Okay. Will I also do a funky dance with Super Chat? I don't know. It depends on how much you guys give me. Also, it depends on if you request it, too. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. So, Dan, you're next. And, Dan, you have a pair of queens. Very nice. With the jack, 9. Ooh, a pair of 7s and a 3. Do you have a flush? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 4 to a flush. So, you do not have a flush. So, you have 2 pair. So with the 2 pair, again, we're going to ask ourselves the same question. Do we have 6s and 5s and lower? No, we do not. Do we have jacks and 6s and higher? Yes, we do. So we have queens, which is higher than jacks, and 7s, which is higher than 6s. So therefore, we're going to follow this rule. We always split 6s and jacks and anything higher. So 7s are going to go on the top for our low hand, and the queens are going to stay on the bottom for our high hand, followed by the jack, 9, 3. Woohoo! Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick. Okay, cool. So I haven't missed anything in the chat. Awesome. Okay, so now we are doing the dealer's hand. And the dealer has a queen, a jack, a 9, an 8, a 5, a 4, and a 2. Awesome. So the dealer has queen high Pai-Gow. So the queen is our highest card. So our queen is going to stay in our bottom 5 card high hand. The next 2 highest cards after that is the jack and the 9. So the jack and the 9 are going to go on top in our low hand. and the queen high is going to stay on the bottom for our high hand. That is the best hand, one of the best hands a dealer can have. That's an awesome hand. So let's pay you guys. Dan, you are first, and you have a pair of sevens on the top hand and a pair of queens on the bottom. So your pair of sevens beat my jack nine. Your pair of queens beat my queen high. So you win both the top hand and the bottom hand, and therefore you win your hand. So you get paid even money, $100 minus a 5% commission. 5% commission on $100 is $5. So I took $5 from your stack. Now we're going to look at the fortune bonus. Do you have a straight or higher? You do not. So unfortunately, we are going to have to take the fortune bonus. Next is Fred. Fred, you have an ace 10 for your low hand and a pair of sixes for your high hand. So Fred, your low hand, the ace 10, beat my low hand, the jack 9. So you win the top or the low hand. Next is your pair of sixes, and your pair of sixes beat my queen high, so you win on the bottom for your high hand. So since you won both the top and the bottom, you win your bet minus the 5% commission. For $50, the 5% commission is $2.50, which I am taking out of your bankroll. Okay, so that's next. And our last player, Joe, you have a pair of kings for your low hand, and oh yeah, 3 of a kind tens for your high hand. So his pair of kings are higher than my jack 9, so he wins the top hand or the low hand, and his 3 of a kind tens are higher than my queen high, so he wins on the bottom or the high hand. So he wins both of them, so he gets paid minus the 5% commission, which again was $2.50. So we're going to take that out of his bet since he doesn't have that in his bank. So 50 cents, $2. There we go. Woohoo! Very nice. Okay, and let's see what you guys are saying, and then we will start another hand. Hey Chaz, how you doing? Good to see you. How was your weekend? Awesome. Yeah, for easy Pai-Gow it would have been. Yep. Oh, okay, cool. Let's get you in here, Perch. So Perch, we're going to do something different. We are doing a tournament. So we started everyone off with $1,000, and whoever has the most money at the end of the live stream wins. So you were starting off with $1,000, and since this is a tournament and you're playing against other people, let me know how much you want to bet. Dan is playing $100 a hand, and both Fred and Joe are playing $50 a hand. So let's get you in here. This is going to be fun. So Perch. And we'll put you in spot number 1. And how much do you want to bet per hand? Just let me know, Perch. How much do you want to bet per hand? That's a little weird. Okay, there we go. Fred, how hot was it in Las Vegas today? It was pretty hot. I think we were in, I think we hit 100 today. Okay, so you'll start with $100 a hand. Awesome. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to know what you're doing. I'm doing everything for you. You're good. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to. Okay, so we are putting $100 up right here. Now, there is a fortune bonus that you can play. If you hit a straight or higher on any of your 7 cards, you get paid anywhere from 2 to 1 or higher. Would you like to play that bet? And if so, you could play anywhere from $1 to, I think it's $100. Dan is playing $20 on his fortune. Also, if you bet $5 or more on your fortune, you get the NB bonus. The NB bonus is you get paid if any of the other players get a big hand. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so we got you in. We got you at 100, so you're good. No side bets. Awesome. Can you play different color chips in Pai-Gow Poker, such as $125? Can I get 1,000? Alan. Okay, so we're getting you in, Alan. Sure. And, yeah, you could bet $125. That's fine. That's cool. So, Alan. And you want to do 125 a hand. You got it. Oh. There we go. Okay. So 1,000 for you. And we will put you over here. And you are betting 125 a hand. And would you like to bet a fortune bonus? Let me know. That means technically the last play who joined the games wins. Ha! Yeah, I guess so, right? We're gonna have to think about that. Maybe like we'll have a penalty if you join late or something. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. This is brand new to me too, so I'm totally up for like what do you call it? Evolving. So let me know. Okay, so cool. Everyone's good. Everyone's cool. Everyone is up and ready to go. So let's get you guys started. How much do you want to play on your fortune bonus, Alan? Let me know. Okay. Ah! Yeah, that's... Okay, there we go. Oh, nope. There we go. That's better. Okay, so everyone's in. We got that. We got the dice. Everyone's cool. Alan, you want $10 on there. You got it. Okay, so everyone's good to go, and let's get started. We have 5, and again, the dealer is 1, 8, and 15. So 8, 7, 6, 5. This spot keeps getting all of the dragon heads. Okay, banker. There. Okay. So first one is Perch. Perch, you are first. Let's see what you got. You have, ooh, check it out. You got the Joker. That's awesome. Now remember with the Joker, you could do one of 3 things. The Joker either completes a straight, a flush, and if it can't do either of those, it becomes an ace, and you have to play it as an ace. So let's see what we have here. You have a 10, 7, 6, a pair of 4s, and a 3. Let's see if it completes a flush. 1, 2, 3. Nope, no flush, so can't complete a flush. Can it complete a straight? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It can complete a straight. You can have a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with a 10, 4 on top. Or you have a pair. You could do a pair with an ace 10 on top. How would you play that? Okay, so here's the thing. Now, check this out. This is a good way to think about it if you're on the game. If you're looking at a straight with a 10-4, a straight is a really, really strong hand. You have an overbalance on this. It's not balanced. It's overly strong. And then on your top cards, your low cards, you have a 10-4. And with the 10-4, that's a really weak low hand. So you don't really want to play the 10-4 with a straight because you have like a weak hand, a really weak hand, and a really strong hand. Basically, you're going to push. You're not going to win, you're going to push. So you want to win, right? You want some money. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the ace 10 on top, which is a pretty strong low hand, and the pair of fours on the bottom. Which pair of fours, yeah, it's a low pair, but it's still a pair. You know, it really depends on you. Some people want to play the 10-4 on top with the straight because they would rather have the push. And other people with more risk aversion, they'll play the ace 10 on top with the pair of fours. So, Perch, you are brand new, you don't know what you're doing. So let's do the ace 10 on top with the pair of fours. It's a little more risky, but you have more of a balanced hand, so you're more likely to win. Now, if you had the fortune bonus, even though we're splitting up your straight, you still would have gotten paid for your straight on your fortune bonus. Okay, so Joe, you're next. And your hand is an ace, a pair of jacks, a 10, a 9, a 7, and a 2. Let's see, do you have a flush? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, do not have a flush. Okay. So your high cards are the pair of jacks, which are really good. So the pair of jacks are going to stay in your high hand. The next two highest cards after that are the ace and the 10. And the ace and the 10 are going to go up into your low hand. So the ace 10 is in your low hand, the pair of jacks is in your high hand. And you have a 9, 7, 2 after that. Pretty good hand. That's pretty decent. I'd say it's pretty good. Okay, next, Fred. Fred, you have an ace, a pair of kings, a 4, a pair of 3s, and a 2. Ace, 2, 3, 4, one away from the straight. No flushes. Okay, so you got 2 pair with an ace. So again, we're going to do the 2 pair rule. If you have a pair of 5s and 6s and anything lower, you always split it. Well, pair of 3s is lower than a pair of 5s or 6s. However, we also have a pair of kings too, and a pair of kings is higher than 6s or 5s. So that rule doesn't apply to us. So we're going to move on to the next rule. And the next rule is if you have a pair of jacks and 6s and anything higher, you're always going to split. Well, the pair of 3s isn't higher than the pair of 6s. So that rule doesn't apply to us either. So then we go on to the third part of the rule. And the third part of the rule is if you have anything else, which we are in that category, if you have anything else, you always split unless you have an ace. So if we didn't have an ace, we would split the hand. But because we have an ace, we're going to put the ace 4 on the top and we're going to keep the king 3 on the bottom. So ace 4 for the low hand, the 2 pair, kings and 3s on the bottom for the high hand. Next is Dan. Dan, you have a king, a queen, a pair of 10s, an 8, a 5, and a 2. Okay, so that's a pretty good hand. You got a pair of 10s. We're going to leave the pair of 10s in the high hand. And then the next 2 highest cards that you had after that is the king and the queen. So the king and queen are going to go in your low hand, on the top, in your low hand. And the pair of 10s is going to stay in your high hand on the bottom. So you have a king, queen on top and a pair of 10s on the bottom. Next is Alan. Let's see what you got, Alan. Alan, you have an ace, ooh, a 3 of a kind queens, very nice. An 8, a 6, and a 4. No flushes, no straights, so the 3 of a kind. Now we have an ace 8, so we are going to have the ace 8 on the top and the 3 of the kind on the bottom. Ace 8 on top, 3 of a kind on the bottom. Okay, let's see what the dealer has. These are the dealer's cards. Dealer has a 9, I mean not a 9, an ace, a jack, a pair of 9s, an 8, a 6, and a 3. So the pair of 9s are my high card. They're the pair, so they're going to stay in the bottom hand for the high cards. The next 2 highest cards after that is the ace and the jack. So the ace and the jack are going to go in the top for our low hand, and the pair of 9s are going to stay on the bottom for our high hand. So I have an ace jack on top and a pair of 9s on the bottom. Okay, so let's see what you guys did. Let's see how you guys, if you guys won or lost. So Alan, you were first. Alan, you have an ace-8 on the top. Well, unfortunately, my ace-jack is higher than your ace-8, so I beat you on the top. And then you have 3-of-a-kind queens on the bottom. Well, I only have a pair of 9s, so your 3-of-a-kind queens beat my pair of 9s, so you win on the bottom. Because I win on the top and you win on the bottom, that's a push, and no money is exchanged. You had a fortune bonus, and 3-of-a-kinds, let's see, 3-of-a-kind, that is 3-to-1, so you get paid $30 on your fortune bonus. Ah, nice. Okay, so next is Dan. Dan, you have a king, queen on the top, and a pair of 10s on the bottom. Okay, so my ace-jack is higher than your king, queen, so I win on the top. But your pair of 10s is higher than my pair of 9s, so you win on the bottom. So it's a push for that hand. And then for your fortune bonus, you do not have a straight or higher. So unfortunately, I have to take that. Okay, next is Fred. You have an ace-4 on the top and a 2-pair on the bottom, kings and 3s on the bottom. Now, you notice, even though if he had played the pair of 3s on the top and the kings on the bottom, he would have won that. But you never know in this situation. And it's one of those things where this is the choice that the player has to make when they're playing Pai-Gow Poker. The dealer has to play house way. What we're doing right here, this is house way. We have to play by these set of rules in order for the house to have their advantage. Now, if the player is playing, they don't have to play the house way. They could play any which way that they want. So if Fred was playing on a normal game and he decided, hey, I want the 3s to be on the top and the kings to be on the bottom because that's what I want and that's how I feel, he could do that, and that's totally fine, even though it's not house way. The only thing that you have to worry about as a player is your high hand has to be higher than your low hand. If your, let's say, if your low hand has the pair of kings and your high hand has the ace-4, then that forfeits the hand and you automatically lose. So that's why you always want the low hand, or that's why you always want the high hand to have your highest cards and the low hand to have your lowest cards. Okay, so this one is a push. No money is exchanged. And next is Joe. Joe, you are next. You have an ace-10 on the top and a pair of jacks on the bottom. Okay, so unfortunately my ace-jack beat your ace-10 because it's higher, just by 1 card too. The jack kicker, by 1 card. Okay, so I win on the top. And then your pair of jacks are higher than my pair of 9s, so you win on the bottom. So that is a push and no money is exchanged. Next is Perch. Perch. Oh, no. This is what we were talking about earlier, too. Okay, so we have, let's see here. We have an ace-10 on the top. Unfortunately, the 10 is lower than my jack. My ace-jack beat your ace-10 by 1 card. 1 card! So I went on the top. And my pair of 9s beat your pair of 4s, so I went on the bottom. So therefore, I would take the hand and you lose. Now, if you were playing and you had wanted to do what we were talking about earlier, where you had the 10-4 on the top and the straight on the bottom, like so. If it was played in this way, for example, and this is just, an example, my ace-jack would have beat your 10-4 because it's just a really weak hand, but your straight would have beat my pair of 9, so it would have pushed. So again, that's one of those things where, as the player, do you play the house way, or do you play how you want to play, what you think is going to win, and how you feel would the best strategy be? So unfortunately, we played this house way, and unfortunately, house way didn't work for us, and I got to take your bet. Sorry, Perch. By the way, don't do that. If you are a dealer on the table, if you are dealing on a casino table, you never ever want to apologize for taking the player's money after they lost. Never do that. Try to think of something else. Try to think of another way to do it. Oh, too bad, so sad, something like that. But never apologize for beating the player, basically. Just something as, just a note. I realized that after I said that, and I'm like, huh, I should let you guys know that. Okay, I got a lot of comments here I gotta go through. Let's do that real quick. So let's see what you guys are saying in here. So 10, got you, 20, gotcha. Okay. So everyone should be good. Ha! Malik said the first time I was playing the game, I thought the Joker was wild. That's awesome. Technically, it is wild, but it's not like a normal, real wild card. You can only do certain things with it. I tried to make a full house with the Joker. That's fantastic. Oh, I love that. Okay, so ace 10. Cool. That's a good idea. Okay, so I'll do this the house way, and if you guys want me to play this other than the house way, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to look at the comments before I show my cards. That's a good way of doing that. I like that. Abber! Hey Abber, how you? I have changed my name. What was your name before? Let me know. So Fred says, so would a pair of fours beat a jack and a 10? Yeah, the pair of fours would beat a jack and 10. So if you have a pair of fours on top and a jack 10 on top, the fours would beat the jack 10. Yeah. Okay, Perch, you want to do 300 on the next one? You got it. Okay, we got you at 300, Perch. Ah, you can hear the echo. Okay, cool. So I am not, like, hearing things. That's awesome. Okay, so everyone is set up. Everyone's good to go. If you want me to change your bet, let me know. And here we go. Okay, I think this is going to be the second to last hand. So this will be the second to last hand, the next hand will be the last hand, and I think we're going to call it good for the night after that. So if you guys want me to change your bets, let me know. This is the second to last hand of the game for the tournament. Second to last hand. Let me know if you want me to change your bets. Ha! Okay, thanks. Okay, so Joe's going up to $200. Got it. And much appreciated on the tip. Okay, we got you situated. Okay, so you can't hear it all the time, but you can hear it sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I think when the music dies down and it's just silent, you could really hear it then. Okay, are you guys sure you don't want to do any changes in your bets? It's the second to last hand. Next hand is the last hand. Let me know if you want to increase your bet. Fred, awesome. Fred, we are increasing it to $200. Okay, you just went up to $200. Alan, you want the same bet? Awesome. Dan, you are at 100. Joe, you're at 200. And Perch, you're at 200 as well. Okay, so let's get this party started. 11, 13, 13. And again, the dealer is 1, 8, and 15. 15, 14, 13. There you go. 13, 14, 15. Okay. Okay. So, Perch, you are first. Perch, you have a king, a 10, 8, 7, 5, 4, and 3. Let's see here. Do you have a straight? 4, 5, no 6. 3, 4, 5, no 6. 7, 8, no 9. Do you have a flush? Nope, no flush. So unfortunately you have a king high Pai-Gow. So the king is your highest card, so it's going to stay on the bottom. The next two highest cards after that are your 10 and your 8. So your 10 and 8 are going to go on the top, and the king 7 are going to go on the bottom. Next is Joe. Let's see what you got, Joe. Joe has a queen, 3 of a kind 10s, a 6, a 5, and a 3. Let's see here. No flush, 3 of a kind 10s. Awesome. So the 3 of a kind 10s is going to stay on the bottom for your low hand. Your next two highest cards after that is your queen 6. So your queen 6 is going to go on the top, and your 3 of a kind 10s is going to go on your bottom. Nice job. 3 of a kind 10s is really good. Next is Fred. Fred, you have an ace, a king, a queen, a jack, a 6, a 5, and a 2. Can I give you a flush? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to a flush, no flush. Can I give you a straight? Nope. 4 to a straight, no straight. So unfortunately, you have an ace high Pai-Gow. Ace is your highest card. The next two highest cards after that are your king and your queen. The king, queen are going to go on your top for your low hand, and the ace, jack are going to go on the bottom for your high hand. Next is Dan. Dan, you have the Joker. Woohoo! We got the Joker. Love it when we get the Joker. Okay, we have an ace, a pair of jacks, a pair of 3s, a joker, and an 8. Okay, so again, with the Joker, what we're looking to do is, can the Joker complete a straight, a flush, and if not, it automatically turns into an ace. So let's take a look at this. There's no flush, no 4 to a flush, so I can't complete a flush. Unfortunately, no straight, can't complete a straight. So because it can't complete a flush or a straight, it automatically turns into an ace. So therefore, we have a pair of aces, a pair of jacks, and a pair of 3s. This is one of my favorite hands. This is 3 pair. When you have 3 pair, you always put the highest pair on the top. So the pair of aces is going to go in your low hand. That's the top hand, your low hand. And then you have 2 pair on the bottom, jacks and 3s, and that is your high hand. Very, very nice. That's a good one. Unfortunately, your fortune bonus does not get paid on that. You do not get paid the fortune bonus for 3 pair. I think 3 pairs should be up there, but unfortunately, the inventor did not think 3 pairs should be on the fortune bonus payout. So you do not get paid for that. Alan, you are next. Alan, you have a pair of aces with a king, a 9, a 7, a 4, and a 2. Awesome. So your pair of aces are your high hand. They're going to stay in the bottom for the high hand. Next two highest cards after that is the king 9. So the king 9 are going to go on the top. The pair of aces are going to go on the bottom. Nice hand. Okay, so let's see what we got here. This is the dealer's hand. Dealer has a king, a queen, a jack, 8, 7, 5, and 4. Do I have a flush? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to a flush. No flush. Do I have a straight? 7. Nope. No straight. Okay. So I have a king high Pai-Gow. Awesome. That's fantastic. So king is my highest card. My 2 highest cards after the king are the queen jack. So the queen jack are going to go on the top, and the king 8, 7, 5, and 4 are going to go on the bottom. Very nice. Yes, thank you, Fred. We got a super chat. Thank you so much, Fred. Fantastic. $10. Woohoo! I am taking that $10 and I am putting them in the tote box. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that, Fred. Yes. Much, much appreciated. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's see what you guys got. So, Alan, you have a king and a 9. King 9 on the top. And you have a pair of aces on the bottom. So, the king 9 beat my queen jack, so you win on the top. Your pair of aces beat my king high, so you win on the bottom, so you win both of them. And you have $125. $125. The commission on that is $6.25. So let's take that out. $6.25. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. 25. So we are taking that commission out of the bet. And you get paid. Very nice. Unfortunately, you do not have a fortune bonus, so I have to take your fortune bonus bet. Next is Dan. Dan has a pair of jacks and a pair of 3s and a pair of aces. Okay. So, your pair of aces beat my queen jack, so you win on the top. And your 2 pair kick my king high's pair, my king high's butt, so you win on that. So you win both the top and the bottom, so you win the hand. And again, unfortunately, the fortune bonus does not pay on that one. Okay, so $100. $100 pays a $5 commission. Next is Fred. You got a, oh good, king, queen. Your king barely beat my queen. I'm so glad you got that. And then you have an ace, jack, 6, 5, and 2. That is fantastic. I love that. Okay, so your king beats my queen, so you win on the top. And your ace beats my king. Woo! So you win on the bottom. You get paid for an ace high Pai-Gow. I love that. That is so fantastic. So you are getting paid $200, and the 5% commission on $200 is $10. So I am taking $10. Very nice job, Fred. That's awesome. Next is Joe. Joe, you have a queen 6 for the low hand. And, oh yeah, 3 of a kind 10s for the high hand. So you have a queen and I have a queen. When we both have a queen, we're going to go to the next hand, or the next card, I should say. I have a jack and you have a 6, so unfortunately my jack beats your 6. So you lose on the top hand or the low hand. And then, of course, your 3 of a kind 10s is an awesome hand. So you kick my king high Pai-Gow's butt on that one, and you win on the bottom hand. Because you lose on the top and you win on the bottom, that is a push, and no money is exchanged. Perch, you are next. Perch, you have a 10-8 on the top and a king. Oh, dang. That is not good. Okay. So a 10-8 on the top. So my queen beats your 10-8. So I win the top or the low hand. You have a king and I have a king on the high hand. So then we're going to go to the kicker. The kicker, unfortunately, I have an 8 and you have a 7. Dang. So my 8 beats your 7. And because of that, I win on the low hand as well. And I have to take your money. Ouch. Not nice. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let me answer you guys in the chat. What are you guys saying? B Navarro. Hey B Navarro, how you doing? So, do you have any advice for a new dealer for Pai-Gow? Hold'em and double deck. What are you having trouble with? Pai-Gow's pretty easy. I love Pai-Gow. I would say if you are having trouble with Pai-Gow, probably more than likely you're having trouble with the house rules. What you could do is bring the house rules at home, to home, do lots of at-home practice, sit there on your bed, and go through hands. So deal out 7 cards, 7 stacks of 7 cards each, and then go through each hand and go through the house rules and Just do it over and over and over again and keep setting them by the house rules. That's probably the best way to learn the house rules for Pai-Gow Poker. And then let me know what you're talking about for Hold'em and Double Deck. What are you having trouble with? My typical poker luck. Okay, so this is the last hand. Let me know what you want your bet to be. Do you want to raise it? Do you want to go all in? Let me know. This is the last hand of the tournament. Whoever has the most money at the end of the hand wins the tournament. So let me know what you want your last hand to be. So Perch, you says, that's good. We're doing good. Okay. Perch, you say that you want your last hand to be $600 or all in. Okay, so you are going to go all in. You have 400, 500, and 600. So you are going all in. You got it. Okay, so Dan wants to go all in too. So Dan, we are going all in for you. And Dan, I am still putting $20 down on your fortune bonus. So you still have $20 on your fortune bonus. Okay, Joe, you want to go all in too. So we are going to go all in for Joe. So you are going all in. Malik, it should be all in. Alan, you are also going all in. Okay, so let's go all in for you. Okay, you are all in. Yep, tournament, exactly. We are doing tournament style. Ha! A Hold'em game would be fun. I'd be down for that. And Fred, you want to do 400? Okay, we are raising you up to 400. Okay, so everyone is pretty much all in, so we are ready to go. Let us do the last hand of the evening. Break a leg, you guys. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 4. Yep, we got 4, so we did that right. Always look to see if you have 4 cards at the end of that to make sure you did that right. If you don't have 4 cards, if you have like 5 cards or 3 cards or something like that, you'll have to shuffle and redo it. Do it all over. If anyone has a problem, call over your floor. Okay. So we have it all ready to go. Break a leg. Let's start. So that is 5, 6, 7, 7. So again, dealer is 1, 8, and 15. 8 and 7. Hey, the head of the dragon is finally going to someone different. That is incredible. The head of the dragon has gone to Fred for the entire night. And again, for you guys who don't know, the head of the dragon is considered to be the luckiest hand in the dragon. And the tail of the dragon is supposed to be the unluckiest hand of the dragon. Sorry, Joe. Okay, so we got the dice, we got the cards. Hey, it's David. How you doing, David? Good to see you. Awesome. One of my other favorite people. Woohoo! I love it when I got my favorite Star Trek people here. Yes. Okay, so Perch, let's do you. Perch, your hand is... Oh, you got the Joker. Very nice. Okay, let's see what you got. You have a pair of aces, a 10, an 8, a 6, and a 2. Now remember, with the Joker, you want to complete a straight or a flush, and if you cannot complete a straight or a flush, then this Joker turns into an ace card. So let's see here. Do we have a flush? No, we do not have a flush. Do we have a straight? No, we do not have a straight. Therefore, the Joker turns into the ace, and we have 3 aces. Now, what do we do when we have 3 aces? Normally with 3 of a kind, you always keep 3 of a kind together and you play the next 2 highest on the top, except for 3 aces. That is one of the exceptions. So with 3 aces, you're going to put an ace on the top and you're going to keep the pair of aces on the bottom. So we have ace on the top. The next highest card is the 10. So we're going to have an ace 10 on the top and the pair of aces on the bottom. Very nice. That is a good hand, Perch. Very strong hand. Let's see. It's a little confusing, but once you get the hang of it, it's really fun. This is one of my favorite games. I love this game. Oh, you were asking for the same bet. Ooh. Wait, Dan, let me check something. If you are a dealer and you're dealing a real life casino game, do not do what I'm about to do. Okay, so Dan, you said you wanted the same bet and you had, what was it? It was $100 with the $20 bonus. Is that correct, Dan? It was $100 with the $20 bonus? Let me know, Dan, if that's the bet that you're talking about. Okay, let's see what else you guys are saying. Yes, I need to wear my Mirror Trek outfit one day when I deal. Totally. Maybe I'll do that on the Monday of the Star Trek week, and it'll be like a promotion of the Star Trek week. Yeah, the same practice applies for Hold'em. Exactly. At-home practice is one of a dealer's best friends. This is how we learn how to deal the game. Lots and lots and lots of at-home practice. Dan, yes? Okay, so we're going to leave you up there, Dan. Oh my God, Fred, that reminds me. I have a deck of cards, and they're Batman cards, and the Joker card is not the Joker. I opened up the Batman deck of cards, and I was so disappointed that the Joker was not the Joker. I'm like, how do you have a deck of Batman cards and not have Joker on the Joker card? Like, what is that? Okay, sorry, rant over. That just totally got to me. That has been bugging me for years. Okay, sorry. That's obviously not one of my favorite deck of cards that I have because of that reason. Okay, so Joe, you're next. You have an ace, a queen, a jack, a 9, a pair of 5s, and a 2. Do you have a flush? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4 to a flush, but no flush. Okay. So your high cards are a pair of 5s. So your pair of 5s is going to stay in the bottom hand or the high hand. The next 2 highest cards after that is the ace and the queen. So the ace and the queen are going to go on the top for your low hand, and the pair of 5s is going to go on the bottom for your high hand. That is a nice hand. Next is Fred. Fred, you have, let's see, a queen, a 10, 2 9s, an 8, and a 7, and a 2. Do you have a flush? 1, 2, 3, 4 to a flush, but no flush. Okay. Straight, do you have a straight? 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 to a straight, no straight. Okay. So you have a pair of 9s. That's your high hand. So the pair of 9s is going to stay on the bottom. The next 2 highest cards after that is the queen and the 10. So the queen and the 10 are going to go on the top for your low hand, and the pair of 9s is going to go on the bottom for your high hand. Okay, so Dan, we are next. Dan. Okay, so Dan, you have a king, a 9, an 8, a pair of 6s, a 5, and a 4. Okay, so you have a pair of 6s for your high hand. So that's going to stay in the bottom for your high hand. And then the next 2 highest cards after that is a king and a 9. So you have a pair of 6s with the king and the 9. Okay, so your king 9 is on top and the pair of 6s are on bottom. It's a decent hand. It's a good hand. It's an okay hand. Okay, next is Alan. Alan, you have a pair of kings, a queen, a 10, a 5, a 4, and a 3. Okay. So the pair of kings is your high hand. So your pair of kings is going to stay in the bottom. The queen 10 is your next two highest cards. So they're going to go on the top for your low hand. And the pair of kings is going to stay on the bottom for your high hand. Awesome. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick before I reveal my cards. Right? That's what I'm saying, Fred. Totally. And Ben Navarro says, and also recognizing what hand beats what. Ha. In double deck, although I've not auditioned yet for it, I was wondering how I should practice for it. Oh, okay. So double deck as far as like pitching or actually like doing the cards, because in the double deck, let's say, for example, you are at home, and when you're at home, you can either go on your bed, or let's say you go to the kitchen table, or maybe your kitchen island. And it's a really, really hard surface. You can't really practice on that. So what you would do is you would take a comforter or a blanket and you would cover the table. And then you get that extra padding. And that's what you would use to practice on. Another thing that's really good to practice on when you're at home is the ironing board. So get your ironing board out, and that's a good way to practice as well. When you're practicing the double deck, you're going to be practicing your pitching. And you can practice your pitching anywhere. You just have to make sure that you are following the correct procedure and you're not going too fast, that you're not following every step in that procedure. So when you're at home, you're just going to sit there like while you're watching TV or while you're watching a movie or whatever, and you're just going to sit there and you're going to pitch cards, and you're just going to keep flinging them until you end it, and then get the deck, shuffle the deck, and then pitch the cards again. And that is the best way to practice for a double deck. Okay. Oh, David, I appreciate that. Thank you. David always shares these live stream links every week, and I really appreciate that. Like, every time I see that, David, I am like giving you super, super love in the chat and in everything, because I am just always blown away by that, and I really appreciate it. You are so awesome. So freaking awesome. Thank you, David. Everyone vote 3-card poker next week. Oh, wow. Thank you. Wow. Thank you very much, Joe. I really appreciate that super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So Joe is donating $20. Joe, thank you so much for tipping your dealer. Thank you so much for that, Joe. Yeah, Perch, I use my bed to practice with the cards and chips. That's a good one to do. Please do the chicken dance or the Macarena. Okay, I take my thank you back. I don't thank you anymore. You're making me dance to the Macarena. I'll do that for $20, but you're making me dance for the Macarena. Or the chicken dance. I don't know. I like both of them. Maybe we'll do both. Okay, I'll do that in 1 second. Let's see. I want to learn. Hold on. Okay, cool. Okay, so everyone else is good in the chat. A chicken dance of the Macarena. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here's the chicken dance. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, wait, shit, I forgot it. Okay, ready? Okay, so there's the chicken dance. Okay, I totally ruined it too, probably. But with the chicken dance, you're wearing roller skates, and it's usually in the skating rink here in Las Vegas. I don't know if anyone else does it, but in the roller skating rink, we do the chicken dance, and it's, yeah, okay, I probably did not do that right. Okay, Macarena. I cannot even remember the music to Macarena, but I believe Macarena is no, this is a Macarena. Okay, yeah, I can't think of the music. So it's shit. Okay. Oh, and I'm cursing. My apologies. Okay, so it's bum 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 bum. Is that right? Is that how you do the Macarena? We're gonna have to go over this. It's been way too long. Okay, that's enough dancing. That's what you get when you do that super chat and you want me to dance. You get that. And I couldn't remember it. It would have been better if I'd remembered how to do the dance, but then you put me on the spot and I totally blanked and I couldn't remember it. Okay, so everyone is good. Everyone is cool. You guys all got your hands done. We are done dancing. No more chicken dances. And now we are doing the dealer's cards. So the dealer has an ace, a jack, a 10, an 8, a 7, a 6, and a 3. Okay, so let's see. 6, 7, 8, missing the 9. 10 jack, so no straight. No flush, so no straight or flush. And no pair. Ooh, that's awesome. So the dealer has an ace high Pai-Gow. So the ace is our highest card, so it's going to stay in the high hand. Our next two highest cards after that is the jack and the 10. They're going to go in the top. The ace 8 is going to go in the bottom. And that is a great hand for the dealer. We do not want a strong hand for the dealer, and that's not really that strong of a hand. So that's really cool. Are you guys laughing at me in the chats? Oh my god, you guys are laughing at my dancing. Oh jeez. That's so embarrassing. Yes, oh no, I don't want to practice for next week. Don't make me do that again next week. Beth Navarro, thank you so much for that $1 super chat. I appreciate that. We are doing a $1 tip for the dealer. Thank you for tipping your dealer. Oh, they're not bad moves. Thank you. I am a horrible dancer. I embarrass myself every single time I dance. I was at a party okay, I got to tell you guys this. I was at a party one time, years and years and years and years and years ago, and long time ago, and I had a crush on this guy, so I really wanted to dance with him. So I go up, and I'm trying to dance with him, and I can't dance. I'm doing like, yeah, I'm totally dancing. This is so cool. I can't dance. And I'm whipping my head around and everything, and my glasses go flying, and I can't find them. I'm totally blind. I can't see. So I'm on the ground, and I'm like, oh, where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? I think I told you guys this story before. And basically, I was like Velma, where Velma's on the ground looking for her glasses. Finally find them, get them back on. Okay, everything's cool. I embarrassed myself once, so what do? The exact same freaking thing. I go and I do my dances and I whip my head around and whoop, goes the glasses again for the second time that night. Oh my god, talk about embarrassing. So for the second time that night, I'm in the middle of the dance floor. I can't see, where are my glasses? Oh my god, there's your embarrassing story for the night. Thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate the $10. Thank you. Okay, so let's do this. So I got an ace high Pai-Gow, which is fantastic. Alan, you were first. Alan, you have a queen 10 on the top and a pair of kings on the bottom. So very, very good. So the queen beats my jack, so you win on the top. The pair of kings beat my ace, so you win on the bottom, so you win your hand. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, so 5, that's 1,000. You have 1,000. You have 1,100. 1,140. 1,140. Okay, so that's how much you have up there. 1,140 or 1,140. And then what is the commission on 1,140? You're making me do math. Okay. So a $5 or $100 bet is a $5 commission. $500 bet is a $25 commission, and a $1,000 bet is a $50 commission. So we know that the player owes us $50 for this $1,000 bet. For the $100 bet, they owe us $5. For the $25 bet, they owe us $1.50. And for the, what is that, $15, they owe 25 cents for each $5. Okay. So the total would be 55, 56, 57. So the total commission you owe is 57. Okay. So we are going to take that out of the 100. So 57, 58, 59, 60, and 40. Okay, so we took that out of there, and now you are good to go. Okay, so there is your winning bet with the commission taken out. Okay, next is Dan. Dan, you have a king 9 and a pair of 6s. Okay, so the king beats the jack, so you win the top hand. And the pair of 6s beat the ace high, so you win the bottom hand. So you win both hands. Now, do you have a fortune bonus? You do not have a fortune bonus. You were so close to that flush, but you did not get the flush. So unfortunately, we got to take your fortune bonus. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. You win, so you get paid. You get paid $100 minus the 5% commission, which is $5. Very, very nice, Dan. Okay, next is Fred. Fred, you are doing queen 10 and pair of 9s. So the queen 10 on the top beats the jack 10 on the bottom. So Fred, you win the top hand. The pair of 9s beat my ace high, so you win on the bottom hand. So you win that hand. And you have $400. Now, again, remember, with $100, you have to pay a $5 or a 5% commission, which is $5. So $400 would pay a $20 commission. So Fred, you gave me $25, and I am giving you $5 and change. Okay, cool. Next is Joe. Joe, you have an ace queen and a pair of 5s. So an ace queen and a pair of 5s. Okay, cool, awesome. Ace queen beats the jack 10, so you win on the top. The pair of 5s beat the ace high, so you win on the bottom, so you win that hand. Ah, you're gonna make me do math too. Okay, let's see here. You have $500, so that is $1,000 right there. 1,045. You have 1,045. Oh no, wait. Oh, I felt that coming. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. I'm putting a little hand sanitizer over here so I don't get you guys sick. So you have 1,045. So there is 1,045. Now the commission on 1,045, what is that? We figured out the 500 was 25, so 1,000 is 50. So that's $50 for that 1,000. The $25 is $1.25, and the $20 is 25 cents each. So that is $1. So the total commission that he owes on this bet is $52.25. So we are going to take that out of what you have over here. So this is what you get paid. There you go. That is the payment for that bet. And then what I'm going to do is I am taking $50 from here and $250 from here, and that is paying your commission. Okay, so there you go. Awesome. Okay, next is Perch. Perch, you have an ace 10 on the top and a pair of aces on the bottom. Okay, so your ace 10 beat my jack 10, so you win on the top, and your pair of aces beat my ace high, so you win on the bottom. So you win the hand. And you have $400, $500, and $600. So you have $600 right there. Okay, so $600, commission on $600. 500 pays a $25 commission. 100 pays a $5 commission. That's $30. So we are going to take $50 out of your bet, and that is 30, 40, 50, so that's $20. Okay, we are giving you $20 for this $50, and that is what I am doing. Okay. There you go, Perch. That was a nice way to end it. I'm really happy I had like an ace high Pai-Gow for the last hand. I really hate it when we're doing this and like the last hand everyone goes all in and then I kill everyone with somebody. Or not somebody, something with a hand. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat, and then after that we'll color you up and we'll see who won this game. Yeah, it was very memorable, Fred. Embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. That will make anything memorable. That will make it stick in your head and you'll never forget it. David, I would love that. I'm always into video games. Anytime you guys want to do video games, I'm up for that. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so let's see who won. We are doing Alan first. Alan, you have, let's write it down here. So you are ending the game with, wow, you did really good. Okay. So we have 1,000, 500, another 500, so that's 2,000 right there. 2001, 2,150, 2,200, 2,200, and let's see, that's 15, 20, 20, what is that? 2175. Okay. So you started off, Alan, with $1,000, and you were leaving the table with $2,221.75. Awesome. $2,221.75. Okay. That was very good. Nice job. Okay, so next is Dan. Let's see what you have. 500, 1,000, 1,003, 1,040. Okay, so you are leaving the table with $1,340. $1,340. Very, very nice. Next is Fred. Fred, you are next. And you are leaving the table with, let's see here. Okay, so you have 500 right there. That's 1,000. That's 1,400. 1,500. So we have 1,500 right here. And then let's see, 1,000. Okay. So we have 1,500. I'm sorry, 600. 50, 60, 65. Okay, so 1,665. Okay, $1,665. 1,005, 6, 50, 65. Okay, so that's for you, Fred. Ah. Next is Joe. Let's see what you got, Joe. So we have, let's see, 500. Oh, wow, you did pretty good. Okay, so you have 1,005. So you have 1,500, and then you have 300, 400, 500. So you have 2,000 right there. 2,000, it looks like 2,040. Okay. So you are leaving the table with $2,040. 100, what is that? 2,040. Okay. So that was pretty good, 2,040. Nice job. And then next is Perch. Let's see what you got, Perch. So Perch has 500. There's 500, that's 1,000. 1,100, okay. So Perch, you are leaving the table with $1,170. $1,170. Okay, now let's see who wins for the night. The winner of tonight's tournament is, let's see here. Our two biggest ones are Alan and Joe. Alan, you win first place with $2,221.75. Joe, you win second place with $2,040. Next up is Fred. Fred, you win third place with $1,665. Dan is next in fourth place with $1,340. And Perch, unfortunately, you come in last place with $1,170. I really like doing this tournament thing. I think we're going to do this tournament thing on a more regular basis. I think it makes the game a lot more fun. And then you also get to see first place, second place, third, fourth, fifth. I like this. What do you guys think? Let me know. Okay, so that was it. Alan, congratulations on winning. And yeah, awesome. Cool. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, I think I'm going to be ending this live stream. We're almost at 2 hours now. So let's see here. For the Star Trek Convention Week, how about a Dabo game? Actually, for the Star Trek Convention Week, they have poker. They do poker in Cork's Bar. And at the poker table, they always have all the cosplayers playing. So you'll have like a Klingon playing. You'll have Starfleet officers. You'll have, all sorts of cosplayers. I wanted to try to get that poker game in for the Vegas Aces live stream on Thursday. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try to work really hard on getting that. Very nice. 3-card tournament next week. Actually, Perch, next week we are doing interviews. So on Thursday, I'm going to be doing an AMA, or I might be interviewing someone else. It depends if I could get them in. And then on Monday, I will be interviewing a director of table games from one of the Las Vegas casinos. So if you have any questions for the person who actually runs the casino, then put them in the comments, or go to Facebook and Twitter and put them in the comments there, and I will ask your questions first and foremost. Awesome. We'll totally do a more tournament style. I really like this too. Aw, Vadix, he missed it. Oh, darn. That would have been fun to have you playing. Okay, so that pretty much does it. I think that's everyone's questions and everything. So that does it for today's show. Thank you so much for joining me. And also, thank you guys so much for all those super chats and for tipping your dealer. One more thing, you guys, I have been saving your tips. Thank you so much for your tips. So we are doing dealer gets 41 today. Thank you so much. You guys are so fantastic. I really appreciate you. So that does it for this live stream. Join us again next time for my next live stream on Thursday, June 13th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, this is Heather Ferris with Vegas Aces, reminding you that education can change the world. Okay, you guys are fantastic. I'll see you again next time. Bye.